video is for people who are using a PC to get your data from Google Forms, from your questionnaire, into Excel, and I'll show you how to create your graphs. So from Google Forms, let's say that this is your questionnaire, and the questions are in different formats, dichotomous, or this one is multiple choice. This one is linear scale. They actually get downloaded or exported to Google Sheets in a different format. You can see here that do you creep on people you don't know? This actually gets downloaded or exported as numbers, whereas do you rely on social media to maintain relationships? This gets exported as these text words, categories. So what you want to do is, after you click on responses, in order to get your data into Sheets, you click on this icon right here. Now I only have 2 responses, so I actually made up some fake data to fill in so that I could actually show you more completely what to do. But this actually is still in, let me close this. So this is in Sheets, and all you want to do is click here and hold the mouse button down. Oops, I got to start over. Highlight all of these cells and just do Control C to copy it, and then move that over. And what I did was I highlighted these cells and I just did Control V. Alright, so then you need to, it's a little more complicated than it is in on a Mac in Sheets. So what you want to do is so these data were actually I actually had sorted. We should go back and show you how to do that. So let's say that these are not sorted, male and female. You click on that column and do data sort sheet by column B, and it didn't change because I had already sorted it. But that's what you want to do to sort your data to get it into this format. Alright, so you sort the data and then highlight the whole data set. Do Control C, copy here, go into a blank Excel form, and just you could just actually, if it's blank, you could just put it in like one cell. For example, if I put the cursor here and I do Control V, it pastes the whole thing in. So it's the same as above. I'm just going to undo that. So it's already sorted, and what you want to do is we want to see how many females versus males actually said yes versus no. And what you have to do is come down here and actually create a table here. So you type in male, female, type in yes, no, and then you have to count for females who said yes. How many females said yes? So there's 1, 2, 3 females who said yes. So you type in 3 here. How many females said no? 1, 2, 3, 4 females said no. How many males said yes? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Type in 9 here. How many males said no? 1, 2, 3, 4. Type in 4 there. Now you can do a pie chart if you highlight these cells and you just do Insert, Chart, Pie, and this shows you that there were 4 females who said no, and 3 females who said yes. This actually shows you the percentages, which you can add if you want to, if you're going to use pie charts. Oh, sorry. This pie chart actually can be, sorry, that's a mistake. So you can actually click on this pie chart, which will then show you the percentage. Okay. Or you can use numbers. Oh, I'm sorry, that actually is showing percentage. Which was the number one that showed numbers? And I don't remember. Anyway, you can move back and forth after you create the chart. But you can also do a bar chart if you highlight all the cells right here. And this is just for did you use social media. So you can do insert chart, bar, and there's a bar chart. So this shows you the number who said no, number of males in orange, number of females here. And let's see if there's a chart. That shows the numbers. And I don't see one that shows percentage. So, but this chart obviously shows males and females together. Now, for this variable, go back over here. Do you rely on social media to maintain friendships? What you want to do is just count again. You want to create this, these cells down here, female and male. And then you want to add all the different labels. Strongly agree, agree, neutral, disagree, strongly agree. And then count for females. How many said strongly agree? 1, 2. All right. So you count them all. 2, 2, 1, 2, 0. Same thing for males. 3, 3, 2, 2, 3. All those are just counting different categories in these columns separately by males and females. And then you can highlight this whole series of cells, do insert, and here you want to do a bar chart because we're doing both together. And there's your bar chart showing males and females who said strongly agree or agree or neutral or disagree or strongly disagree. And then what you do is start a PowerPoint file. I would get rid of all these squares and I would copy this, so Control C and Control V, so you have a number to work with. And then all you do is go back here, click on one chart, do Control C for copy, click right here and Control V. And then you can do the same thing for these charts. This one you can put in, whoops, Control copy, back up here, and Control V. And move that over. And what you can do here is insert a text box that says males and females who use social media. You can move this up, move this up. And then down here is where you'd want to insert a text box. Here you insert text explaining the results above and adding any interpretive information from journal articles. All right, and do the same thing for the next variable. Copy this chart, Control C, go back over here, Control V, and I don't know why that keeps coming up. Cancel that. And so move this over, do the same thing with inserting text boxes here, and then you save your PowerPoint. And you can obviously, if you want to, you can enlarge these. If you're only going to have one chart in a slide, I would definitely enlarge it, leaving yourself enough room for text. All right, and so you can either count the numbers that were imported. Remember this, these different variables imported the data differently. And this do you creep on people you don't know, because this was a linear scale, it only imported numbers. So you can actually just come back to your Excel file and insert a new column, and then I've already done it, but you can type the labels that would be appropriate here. 5 is strongly agree, and we already know what the other labels should be, even though this variable, this method format didn't let us actually include them. 4 would be agree, 3 is neutral, 2 is disagree, 1 is strongly disagree. And then you can either count the numbers or you can count the categories and do the same thing here for this variable. These cells pertain to this variable. So for all your variables that you want to represent, you can make charts like this. So I hope that helped. Sorry about my voice.